Oh my bad.
see now you don't got into it.
I keep hearing it, so it's a habit. We love it.
Oh yeah, we live. We live like Lakeside.
We love, baby.
Well, yeah, your boy DJ Chef keeps
We live, man.
keeps.
Is that? Oh, it's a decanter. I thought that was like a juice bottle or
Yeah,
something.
girl. No, and then put it like this: if next time you go to the adult beverage store, try this one.
What is that? Angel's Envy?
Yes,
How much is that?
it's a Kentucky straight, so it's from the great state of Kentucky.
It don't matter where it's from. How much it costs? That's the
It's
question.
gonna run you about 55.
That's high. I drink on a budget. I could get a bottle of Woodford for like 30 something.
See, look, okay, you drinking that old watered down whiskey. What's up, y'all?
Whatever, call it what you want. It get the job done.
Yeah,
It sure does.
Get her done.
it does. It does. It does. We are
We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live from Lola Cigars here in Griffin.
Sorry about that.
You want to do a real quick interview? We live now.
Let's go, baby. Tell us about the spot.
You got to
So-
take a swig of that Michelob Ultra real quick.
Yeah. Shouts out to Michelob for beverages. Shouts out to Michelob. We appreciate it. You know what I'm
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the owner of Lola Cigar Shop.
Are we live?
We live.
Oh, so we're not with with everybody.
Yeah, we're everywhere now. Yeah,
Hello, world.
yeah.
Hello.
So tell us about yourself.
Rough.
Bro.
You have no clue. Everybody comes in every day. How you doing? My first words is rough. Only one person has ever given me the best answer in return. This young lady looked at me and said, rough, you mean like a dog? And I said, yo, no one's ever said that to me, man. I got the hardest life, I promise. I work hard every single day, rolling cigars, having cigars, putting cigars in the humidor, making sure every cigar in the humidor is for the customers that want cigars. Is a rough life.
Yeah, I've heard that's a dying art, rolling cigars.
No, well, I say that, but yeah, because I'm a fourth generation, but I'm the only one in the family who actually took it.
Oh,
So
wow.
I taught my kids. My son didn't get it. My daughter learned, but she's not really she's in marketing and doing her marketing for herself and what she's doing.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe so, man.
Okay. So what do you recommend in cigars? Like what is your favorite?
Well, of course, I'm gonna say Lola cigar.
Lola.
Okay, so you have your own special cigars specific.
Well, the greatest thing is because I'm FDA approved.
Mm.
With the new FDA laws, it's huge to be able to say that. Bigger beyond belief, because people today don't even have cigars that are legal. With the new laws that are implemented by the government. Forget about just state. We're talking about federal government.
Wow.
So it's a big deal for me to be legal. But there's a lot of cigar companies out there. I mean, they're great. You got Padron, Perdomo, you got Fuente, you got Rocky Patel, you got Oliva. I hate to leave somebody's name out there. There's a tremendous amount of cigars out there that are awesome.
Okay. So what products do you guys push the most? I've seen these.
The ones I sell.
Okay.
That was a legitimate answer right there, Rob. Now I can tell you this: me and PhD are avid cigar smokers. I have like my top three that I have to have anytime that I'm out with my dad or if my brother's in town. I gotta have a Crazy Alice, Little Bitty Torpedoes, which here in Dallas they are hard. If you find a case,
I can tell you why. And you give me your address, I'll send you a box of Crazy Alice. Let me tell you the problem. So I have every account. This is huge. I am an account. I've been doing this for 38 years. So every cigar that I get comes from the manufacturer, period. There's a lot of places that are getting third party online. Let me break it down to you. The best way I've come to explain it, you have Macy's and you have Marshalls, and they both sell Polo.
Right.
I'm Macy's.
straight to it. Yep, there you go.
That's literally, let me tell you what happens, what they don't tell you. Cigars, and they're going to hate me for this, and I hate to say it. I shouldn't say it. But you know what? It don't matter. The bottom line is truth is truth. Cigars are costly. They're very expensive. Tobacco costs money. They don't destroy tobacco. They give a cigar roller, someone like me. They have their recipe down to a science. So nobody steals. That's the bottom line. They have to make sure there's no theft. So when they're rolling cigars, if they give them enough leaf to make 100 cigars and there's more than 100 or less than 100, they're made wrong. If there's 100 cigars, the cigars are made correct, goes in the box and it goes in the humidor in the store, in the boutique shops. When cigars are made wrong or the leaf is wrong, something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with the leaf. The pull isn't right. You have a machine to know whether it has a great draw. If nothing is right about it, it goes in the box and it goes online. Now the online companies.
Okay.
The bottom line is, if truth is truth, let's be honest about it. You got Macy's and you got Marshalls. If it's wrong and I'm wrong, where do all these bad cigars go?
Ross.
Wizard,
Ross.
they go Vanderbilt.
TJ Maxx.
They go online. So if you ever notice, you get a lot of deals online. You get, and if you notice, they'll sell you a variety pack. Because if you buy a box and smoke each one, you can tell the difference now between cigars. But on a variety pack, there's no difference. But most novice people, and you know what? Let me tell you, it's not a bad thing. Let me explain the good part. If you're a guy who likes to smoke cigars and you can't tell the difference, what does it matter then?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you buy your cigars. As long as you're enjoying what's called a cigar and you're enjoying that cigar, and that's a great way of life, man. I mean, I hate to say it, but you know, the bottom line is there are people who will come to the store and buy a, let me rephrase that. There's people who go to a gas station and buy for $3 a little soda when across the street is the supermarket for $2. So there's a market for all of this everywhere. I mean, all we do is spend money, so it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Capitalism at its finest.
But it's not a bad thing. I believe
It's not
it.
a bad thing. It's not a bad
No,
thing.
man, it's not a bad thing. As long as everybody, you know what? I hate to say it. I used to hate it. Like I used to despise it when somebody said, I go online. The bottom line is, you smoking cigars, you know, I've learned to live with the reality is, if we don't have cigar smokers, we're not going to have customers. Even if the guy walked in and told me he goes online, if he didn't smoke cigars online, he would have never walked in.
Yep.
Like you said, hey, well, go order it online, but you still in my store though. So what you need?
There's a catch. There you go. There's a catch. Now,
What you need,
I
then,
tell
baby?
everybody, you want to order online, that's your American as a United States right. But understand, you're going to smoke that cigar by yourself. When you come into my shop, you're going to buy a cigar from my humidor, or you can't pay what's called a cutting fee for $10. And that's pretty cheap today considering. Look at gas. Everything goes up. So $10 to do a cutting fee and smoke a cigar, you can't go wrong. Now you get the camaraderie, you get everything. Here's what everybody doesn't understand. Take a shop. In the winter, I got to pay heat. I got to pay electricity. I got to pay for that TV you watching. I got to pay for the music you're listening to. I got to pay for the rent. I got to pay for Wi-Fi in order to make all this happen. So if you want to go online, I'm with you. Don't bother. I'm with you. Don't get me wrong, but go home and pay for what you paid for. But if you want to come here, then go ahead and spend the money. So I tell everybody, support your local shop. The local shop is there so you can do all of what you want to do versus being alone. You don't have to sneak a cigar in your pocket. And everybody who's sneaking a cigar in their pocket, they know. They know. You know what the problem is? A lot of people are just afraid to say it. That they want to come up to you and say, yo, you can't do that. Think about the bar. There's a couple dudes who sneak in a flask. There's videos on TikTok and there's videos online of people sneaking alcohol in the bars. They know. You think you slick. You ain't being slick, B. Do it right. Enjoy the life. Spread the love. Let everybody make some money so we can make a living.
Right.
I love it. I love it.
Y'all saw what my dad was wearing earlier.
It is a fly guy.
Yeah.
But
You're my man. I'm telling you, man.
He don't look like Bishop Magic.
Hey,
right
come here.
Tell me you didn't come back with the slick.
Know what you rocking.
What did you change into that? What inspired this fit right here? Wait, I want y'all to see this. What?
Oh, I thought you were
He got the barbecue 3000 suit on.
Right.
Yeah.
The barbecue 3000.
Listen, you fake ass chef.
We can have a cook-off if you want to. You might get your feelings hurt.
He used to
Oh
be
my
Chef
God.
Rip.
That don't mean nothing.
He used on a restaurant, so I guess.
A bunch of them. A bunch of them. Millions of people ate my food. How many ate yours?
Millions?
They were forced to. They were forced. People paid for my shit.
We gonna miss
Put that boy through school.
Right.
I gotta run, make sure these people get set up. He's on Vernon's on route.
Okay.
The airplane just flew.
Okay, cool.
All right. So you guys want to do the intro?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead. Hey, kick off the music, Seth. Go ahead and do the music.
Ain't no single ladies in here. Everybody's taking it.
You're right.
Except for me.
Like,
I'm single.
That's why I put my hands down. Like,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Shouts out to my folks out there in GA. As James Brown would say, ATL, make some noise. Jacksonville, I see you. Young Rob. Let's get it, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Man, we got a crowd in here. This is a live audience over here. Welcome back to the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. Just a panel of brown people having good conversations over here. I'm your host, Big Rob. We also got in the building.
The maestro, the DJ man himself, your boy DJ Chef.
And it's me, KG, aka Dr. Graves, no PhD. I'm in the building, dressed to impress. I don't have my bling on because I can't have it on today. I was told not to bring the bling on, to outshine people on here. But you know who we are. We came to drop bars.
hey, it's your girl Sunshine. Up today, straight, no chasers.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having. Oh, appreciate that, Mo. Listen, we are live here in Georgia, in Griffin, Georgia, at Lola Cigars. Obviously, as you can see behind me, Vernon Jones will be joining us in about 30 minutes. So we are here broadcasting live. Man, there's a crowd of people here, literally. And this is going to be a great day, great episode. We've got a lot of topics to talk about. Obviously, we're going to ask Vernon Jones a lot of questions, but until then, man, we're going to have some regular conversation like we always do. So, first of all, I just want to, before we get too deep, did y'all see the draft last night?
Don't get me started on that, okay? Because the quarterback I wanted, we didn't get. And we took old.
Y'all got second best though. Kenny Pickett ain't bad. Y'all got second best.
Yeah. And before we even get started, yo, guys, we just started a stars party. If you're in here, contribute.
Drop them stars. Yeah, your boy Chef came through with a hundo.
All right, I see you. I feel you.
A hundo. You know what I'm saying? As we say here in Dallas, Maverick country, chalupas.
Oh my God.
Chalupas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Shouts out to the Atlanta Hawks. Good playoff loss.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, I had to throw that out there.
good playoff loss.
You know what? We're not gonna bring that up no more. So, we in Georgia now. You okay? This here that'll get you fucked up.
Well, hey, y'all got y'all open carry now. So hey, welcome to the party late. You know what I'm saying? Late to the party, but us here in Texas, we've been doing it for a long time now.
Whatever. Y'all did it a couple months before us. That's all.
You know, it's like,
But what you gonna say, PhD?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh well,
I was done talking.
last night's draft. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just convinced. Hey,
Whoa, Big Mo. Big Mo standing over there. Thank you, Mo.
I will be honest. I honestly feel like Atlanta's just not trying to win. We just. Why do we take the dude who broke his ankle in game 8 and then was out the rest of the season? Why we take him first over two incredible receivers? I don't understand it, but whatever.
Come at a cheaper price. You know what I'm saying? He got half a leg. Come at a cheaper price.
How you doing?
Hi.
What's going on?
She's from the Tipsy Day.
We got a guest joining.
All right.
Like I'm trying to get in.
Daisy,
In the hot seat.
don't get crazy, man. This is the Tipsy Daisy. She with us. Don't get crazy.
She's in the hot seat. So
I wasn't
you get
expecting.
to ask questions as long as you're in the limelight.
All right, well,
No,
y'all
but-
enjoy.
Okay. Well, I can't show faces. You said it.
I'm out.
No, but joining me right now, please introduce yourself.
Oh, this is different.
This is Jim, the other owner of Lola Cigars. How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. So we talked to your husband earlier, but we want to talk to you as well. Get your side of how this business runs. What goes on? What goes into a cigar shop?
Well, a lot of time and dedication goes into it. Watching my husband and supporting him has been one of the biggest things. He's up early in the morning, he's rolling cigars, he's picking out product, he tries out flavors. I'm a guinea pig.
So what?
Look, I need to be in Georgia because if they tried and I'm trying to be a guinea pig for these cigars. I'm trying to try something new.
Hey, my dad got his own cigar. These are hand rolled cigars.
Well, go ahead and FedEx some of them down here to Dallas, Texas, so I can be the judge.
No, but so what's special do you guys do here? Because I know about the hand roll. What's special about hand rolled cigars?
Besides my husband's wonderful personality,
Oh,
Yeah, other than that.
well, once you come to our shop, we try to make you feel like family. We want to make sure that you're comfortable. Everybody's welcome. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. Once you light up a cigar, you're welcome to be here. We're family. That's the best way I could put it. You know, and you start to network while you're here, and you actually really decompress. Because if you have time to sit back and smoke a cigar, even if it's a short one, you actually are relieving stress.
yes, shorties. I love shorties.
Yeah.
Really?
You want to go
Yeah.
get one?
Say,
I do want to go get one. I might just go down to the local cigar shop and just chill out. when I
Well,
get back
yeah.
home.
so that is the thing. Me and PhD learned this from my stepdad. A cigar it's not only an elegant thing, but it's like she just said. Take time to decompress, have good conversation, network, hear somebody else's story. Kind of, you build a bond. You build a cigar family, as you would say, and you look forward to seeing that person or your cigar family, whether it be 2 weeks, a month, every day. You be like, all right, cool. That's something everybody, and cigar smokes are not for everybody, but I think everybody should at least experience that camaraderie, that family, that bond, because that's what cigars do.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite cigar?
I would have to say I like the cafe con leche.
That sounds fancy.
It's torpedo.
It
the one
sounds
that
that
I
sounds
like.
coffee flavored.
Right.
Well, it's actually not coffee flavored. It's medium. It is got a sweetness to it. It is an even smoke. It goes great with everything. You don't have to drink alcohol with it. I like to drink a Diet Dr. Pepper, vanilla, cream soda with it.
Yeah.
But it goes great with bourbon. It goes great. My husband makes Puerto Rican coffee, café con leche, actual café con leche. And when I tell you, you sit back in the morning on your little balcony, porch, whatever, and we just lean back and talk about what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. We make our plans.
Man, that sounds like some country living right there. I might have to pick up cigar smoking.
So I learned this today.
Hey, you want to go get one?
I was always under the impression that when you smoke a cigar, it normally goes with liquor, right? You watch, Scarface or something like that. You see
Right.
the cigar, then you see the scotch next to it, that's always synonymous. I learned today that you don't have to drink liquor with it. Like you can drink
No.
milk.
To me, it enhances the liquor when you drink it, and it makes you more. I feel more drunk when I'm drinking. I smoke, and I'm like, oh my god, like.
So what it does is apparently it cleans your palate, right?
Yeah.
It cleans your palate and it refreshes so that you can take another pull. But with a cigar, it's not like a blunt, like Murray said.
He said, "Don't smoke it like a blunt."
Yeah, don't smoke it like no damn blood. This ain't weed, y'all.
You don't inhale a cigar. So it's just you hold it in your mouth and get that taste, and then you puff it back out. It's a really relaxing kind of thing.
You're not supposed to swallow it or inhale it. You just supposed to puff it and let it go. See, that's my problem. I have a hard time with that.
Oh my God. You gotta stop.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean it like when I'm smoking it, it's like I've smoked cigarettes before. So when I'm smoking it, I puff. It's hard for me to not do it like a cigarette and be like,
I'm usually.
you know what? I can't deal with y'all.
You walked right into that one.
Yeah, that's what he said.
But yeah, like this the environment. I mean, being in here, I've been in here for about 3-4 hours now. This is really like a chill, cool environment. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's
So
real.
like I can see, because I didn't go to cigar shop. I don't have any near where I live, but like
You need to come here, man. Stop.
that's what I'm about to start doing.
If you can't make it here, we ship cigars. LolaCigars.com. LOLACIGA.
How far are y'all from Atlanta?
.com. Hey, a stone's throw away. Everybody who said Griffin
Stone's throw away. The
lying.
stone's throw away might be 2 or
They
3.
lying. Griffin is, look, if people can make it to the, ¿cómo se llama la vaina ahí que donde ellos están corriendo los carros?
He just started speaking Spanish.
Yeah,
I
what
don't know
he
what-
just
¿Cómo
said.
se los carros allá cuando ellos los corren ahí in Henry County?
Oh, if you could get to the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
We 10 minutes away. I don't
Yeah.
want to hear that junk. Everybody say, well, after love.
They asking because I'm gonna be in the area around the
10
weekend.
minutes down the block.
Yeah, I drove past again.
Come on, man.
What's that website again?
LolaCigar.com.
With an
That's
S.
right.
With an S. Lola Cigars.
L-O-L-A. All right, Lola Cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plural. He wanted to give it extra oomph to it.
Yeah.
That's because I didn't pay for Lola Cigar. It got taken by somebody, but I'm going to get it back. Don't worry about it. We Puerto Rican. We let things go, but we get it back.
There you go. There you go.
No, but this environment is really, really cool. You guys have a great setup here.
Yeah.
And they got the huge humidor in the back.
Look, Rob, you started to become an adult now. Look at you.
I feel like it, right?
Mr. 26 on Tuesday.
It's okay to be an adult.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, believe it or not, we used to have parents that would come, ones that smoke cigars, and some of their children wanted to partake in it, and it was like a walk of life, like an introduction to manhood. A lot of kids, before the age changed, they would turn 18 and they would come with their father or their mother, and they would smoke their cigar and they would sit back. So now they've got a memory of sitting down and taking a step forward. And you get to speak to different business owners. You have mentorship going on here. People will sit there and talk to you about what they do for a living, how they got to where they got to, what their education is. You meet different personalities. You learn how to deal with people. I don't have to agree with everything that everybody says, but everybody is always welcome to have their opinion here.
So what is the cigar you're puffing on right now?
So this is my café con leche. I've been smoking it probably for about 25 minutes. And I like to go slow with it. I take a few puffs. Of course, I'm very talkative. I usually talk with my hands because I'm Latin, so
So walk me through the process of rolling a cigar. What does that take?
Well, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of, my husband's done it for 38 years. So he bunches the cigar. First, you have to figure out what cut of leaf you want, what flavors will go into it. You bunch them together. Then you put them in a mold, and you can set the mold for however long. And then you wrap it in an outer leaf, and then you cap it.
Okay. So
Sounds like a lot goes into it.
Yeah.
was that Sunshine?
I say sounds like a lot goes into it. That's a process.
Oh,
yeah.
the process today, I want
Oh, they don't need to hear your life story.
But
They
I'm
only have to
saying,
show
like, like you go through that process, like it's worth the money that you spending. Like I've never known how you do cigar. I've never known how to like roll cigars or anything like that. So to me, I'm like, cigars are expensive, but listening to you say that, like it's a reason for that. Like it's
It's an
A lot
art.
of work.
You pay the money to not have to do it yourself. Because
Online was though.
I be sitting at home with all kinds of tobacco paper and be like, oh, you know what? Let me just go to the store.
Yeah.
Online was the cheapest. You gotta come to the shop
Yeah.
and actually get the real
Let me
thing.
just go buy some real quick.
Support your local cigar shop. That's what I would recommend you do.
Yeah.
Because then you get to have the camaraderie and you'll meet other people.
Yeah. So I appreciate you joining us. I appreciate you talking to us. Again, what's that website? So
That is LolaCigars.com. That's LolaCigars.com.
You didn't spell it, C-O-M.
For you military folks, Lima Oscar Lima Alpha.
Right? That
There we go. Alpha no
Hey,
Mary.
tell them this is every day. This isn't.
oh
just
yeah,
tonight.
you see this? That I've been dealing with that for 26 years.
This is
So
every
Oh
day.
my God.
Love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Love it. Love it.
Hey, I'm the greatest man alive. Tell them.
he is the greatest husband, dad. He is the greatest of all time. The
That's what
GOAT.
I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta uplift your man. You can't put him down.
Sunshine, you hear that? You got to uplift your man.
Listen, my baby is, listen, I didn't want to steal her thunder, but my baby is the greatest man of all time. I mean, that's how I see it, but okay.
Listen, we're in my universe. To me, he's the greatest of all time.
Exactly. So you got to.
Look, I can say that because I'm out here, taking the application. So I'm just waiting for somebody to uplift it.
To get that title with me, there's a lot that comes along with it. You gotta cook, you gotta clean, you have to be able to converse on many levels. You gotta be fun. You gotta know how to dance. You gotta know how to fight with me.
I'm talking about.
You sure you ain't describing my man?
Hey, you never know.
No, but I
Love it.
thank you so much for talking to me really quick. Thank
No
you for
problem,
the
no
interview. I
problem.
appreciate it. As you guys know, we're gonna have Vernon Jones joining us very shortly. He is on his way. I just got where he's on his way. Plane landed not too long ago, so he will be here shortly. But mostly but no, so this environment though, like I really do, I can appreciate something like this, like I can really sit back and actually relax and not have to worry about being judged. That's one thing I will say. Like I enjoy that part.
You be feeling like people be judging you.
Hey, y'all be talking shit about me on the podcast.
Hey, man, listen here.
That's true. That's true.
Why you so sensitive?
I'm not.
You know what it
My
is.
son just told me. My son just told me women. My son just said girls are more sensitive than guys. So why you so sensitive?
Listen, first of all, I am very secure with my man. Okay, my wife loves me. She watching right, ain't that right, baby? She loves me. Anyway,
For the time being, love you for the time being.
what you mean for time? It's forever.
You say lies.
It's forever. Because really, baby, she's talking about because he's a middle child.
But she love you. Look, she be capping on you too. Now what?
Yeah, like everybody just regular. You know what? I got broad shoulders. I can take it. No, but
What your daddy said?
every episode happens like this. No, but I'm honestly,
Like seriously, it's because he's the youngest, so that's why we tease him all the time. He's like the baby of the family, and everybody like talks about him. That's why.
That's exactly it.
And I'm that big sister that's like, yeah, you better take it.
That's right.
No, but let's talk. So we're gonna have House Representative Vernon Jones joining us. What do you think about Vernon Jones?
I think it's wonderful that we have somebody that was able to see that there was a change that needed to happen. And he felt he needed to reach across the aisle and see if he was able to connect with many different people of different walks of life. So he did his thing up north and he's see if he could take over.
Yeah.
So I wish him lots of luck. It's a shame that I don't live up there, so I can't vote for him. But if I was up there, I would definitely do so.
Well, I do live up there, so that's where I will be. Come election time, I will be voting. So this is kind of my interview process for seeing who I'm going to vote for in this upcoming election.
Well, there you go. And you a young buck, so
right. And you know what? I feel like a lot of young people now aren't really picking sides. It's more so who's the better candidate. Right, so it's, I'm starting to understand that people aren't, gung ho for one. I'm solely Democrat, I'm solely Republican.
Right.
That's it. No matter who it is.
Nowadays, you gotta listen to the topics. You gotta see who's able to fulfill the most of your needs. You're never gonna per se get one person that can do everything for you.
Exactly.
But you need somebody that's gonna be able to do the most for your population.
Yeah, and the whoever is going to do the most for your votes, and I swing back and forth between Democrat representatives, Republican representatives every voting cycle. So like last year for Jacksonville for the primary, I voted primarily Democrat in the House seats and through the Senate. But for the presidential side, I swayed Republican. So you're exactly right.
Yes, it is.
So it's very common. I know we talked about even coming from the Obama era where we had the largest turnout of young people voting in history, and then it continued to progress as the election went on. So now it's not just I'm a Republican, so you should vote for me. I'm a Democrat, so you should vote for me.
Right.
Yeah.
I really have to put forth some effort there to say this is what I'm going to do. This is my plans. Things like that, and it's better.
Yeah, it's just ignorant just voting one party all the way down the line. Like you shouldn't have faith to one party at all. You should have.
You got to educate yourself. You have to know your topics, know what's important to you. And, right, and you need to vote with what you feel is appropriate. It doesn't, like you said, it's not like it used to be where you just go down the ticket. You need to know who's doing what for who.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think the media paints the way American people typically think in the wrong light. Most people, like I said in the last episode, most people are like right there in the middle. They walk that line between liberal and conservative, depending on your background and depending on what your beliefs are. Will sway your decision. And when you vote one way, and then you have friends that are on the opposite side, that causes that constant divide, and that's where I like to come in with certain topics and be like, we shouldn't have a divide, have a common discourse to be like, hey, we're on the same side, we're fighting for the same thing. It's just that you're letting words and ideologies get in the way of what you should really be thinking about. But if your ideologies are one way and you're like, okay, you think a certain way for the opposite end of the spectrum, you're going about it the wrong way. Try to understand where both sides are coming from, and you might learn something.
Right.
And that's what being in a cigar shop makes it great, because you have people from all different walks of life. So you get many different perspectives.
Yeah.
And
it can go but there are some people that are out there that are like die hard, don't want to change their mind. And, I try to stay away from those people. Try to stay away from people that are like, they come from a very, very hardcore conservative background. Like you're not gonna even talk anything liberal in their presence. They pretty much go off. I steer away from those people. And same can be said on the opposite spectrum. You have very, very liberal people that have nothing to do with Republicans, and they just think that I'm the devil.
But a lot of people are like that. They don't if they don't look at things with an open mind, like they'll think that way.
Yep.
saying? So it's like, yeah, it's really nothing to be said because then you be arguing with a brick wall after that. Like it's
All
nothing to
day
be
long.
said.
Well,
It happens.
I have both spectrums in my family. I can tell you that I am a registered Democrat, but like you said, I don't vote straight down the road. I do my facts check and I look up.
It's gonna do what's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I enjoy hearing different perspectives. And sometimes it does change my opinion to different points of view. And I feel the way I was brought up, like I said, family is they're diehard Democrats.
Right.
I was brought up that way, but I would fight for anybody's right to be able to have their own opinion and express their own opinion as to what's going on.
She fights me every day, man. She won't give me a break.
That's what she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
what
my
she's
God, B, I'm in court every day in front of the judge.
keep you on your toes though, right?
I became a lawyer without a license to practice.
Exactly. Keep you on your toes. I ain't mad at her.
See, I told you, that's one of the topics. You got to be able to fight with me.
Or put the cutter in his hand.
Yeah. So no, but I do agree that voting your interest it should be everybody's priority, whether you're registered Democrat, registered Republican.
Right.
Voting your interest is what you should be voting for.
Right.
Regardless of what the party says, and I think that's the problem with this two-party system is that it divides rather than unites. When people stick to just the party lines, it causes a division, even though most times there's a compromise in the middle. So, I feel like, I don't know if maybe the two-party system is outdated or what needs to happen, but I think with Vernon Jones going from Democrat to Republican, it kind of started the conversation of, well, should everybody be that way to where we're not solely stuck in one zone, one area of politics because of how we're registered or
I kind of feel like it don't matter who you vote for, what party you vote for. I feel like you should vote, period, because our people, if you remember, like we fought so hard to have that right to vote. So you fight for the right to vote and then you don't vote. Like I get it, it's everybody's personal whatever if you want to do it or not, but when we couldn't do it, we wanted to do it, and now we can do it. It's so many people, so many of our people who don't even do it and who is not even registered to vote. You'd be surprised how many Black people are not even registered to vote, but we fought so hard for that right to vote, and now it's like, okay, I don't want to do it. I ain't even registered to do it. Like, are you serious? Like,
or they have the sentiment of it doesn't even matter, my vote doesn't really count.
Yeah, my vote don't count, so what?
Or I don't like either candidate. Like, come on now, you gotta
pick one.
You gotta fall somewhere, and and again, like, even if you don't want to vote for either candidate, there's an option for you to just write somebody's name in.
You can vote for Kanye if you want to.
Right.
You can vote for Kanye.
You can vote for yourself. You can vote for yourself.
Like, and the ballot shows that DJ Chef had a total of 4,000 votes. Who is DJ Chef? Hey man, I'm for the people, baby. I'm trying to bring back that low. I'm trying to bring back that 75-cent gas.
Listen, that could be your slogan for your next campaign, DJ Chef for the people.
I'm paying that highest gas price.
Not even for the people, who put for the people.
For the people.
For the people.
What's that? Really?
It's well, and I'm with Sunshine, and my brother, and PhD.
Look.
Almost at a point now where
Told him that he wasn't grown enough for a cigar. Look. He said this cigar right here is for grown-ups.
Why gotta
He always made just for me. Hey, go to Mayor.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, right there. Mayor.
I'm saying
Mayor.
it's at a point now where we got to start educating ourselves as far as how to vote, what to vote. Literally, just pay attention. And if you don't know, Ask.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ask.
Not only that, Google it. Like it's so
Yeah,
much
Google
information
is
on
free.
the internet nowadays.
It's
It's like
free.
Google it. Like
Yeah.
do your research.
One second, then you can sit down.
What's the sad part?
You can sit back down. Come on, come. Yo quiero decir algo y nada más.
We'll sit. Us as people.
What do you want to do? He want to sit back down?
I'm tagging my husband
I
in.
heard him say yo quiero. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Hey,
back
I
in
know your girl Sunshine was bilingual, huh?
We're about to get real now. How y'all doing? How you young ladies? How y'all? Yo quiero decir que gracias a Dios que nosotros estamos aquí para hacer todo lo que nosotros estamos haciendo aquí para ustedes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Puerto
Say he
Rican.
wants y'all to come and
Definitely
check
Puerto
La
Rican.
cosa que nosotros queremos hacer todo lo que nosotros por los hispanos que están aquí en los Estados Unidos, que unidos tenemos que unir a
Say he
nosotros,
wants some
a todo
tequila.
el mundo
He
que
got some big balls.
todos que están aquí en este Estados Unidos.
Translating for y'all.
love it.
I had to throw that out there because of the, si los gente hispano, if you don't shut them out, they're gonna be like, what the hell? Pero ahora los gente hispano quieren saber. Yo tengo aquí el mayor que está en Griffin, que esta gente quiere saber qué es lo que está pasando aquí con un hispano en Griffin, para todo el mundo saber qué es lo que está pasando con un hispano aquí también. Porque la cosa es que nosotros tenemos que trabajar unidos. Si nosotros no somos unidos, jodimos todo lo que nosotros estamos para los Estados Unidos. And that's the greatest part of the United States.
Right.
I'm going to introduce you now to the mayor of Griffin. Come on in, brother. We're going to put you on the spot. Stop playing. Sit down.
He said all of that to Sam.
Happy day, happy day. Welcome to Griffin.
Thank you. Please sit down, take a seat. This is the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this is the mayor of Griffin.
That's out to the Mayor Griffin in the building, y'all.
Goldberg, it's a great Griffin day.
Yes, it is, sir. So, do you know what's going on here, sir?
I just heard we have a celebrity, Mr. Jones, coming to Griffin, so I wanted to welcome him and thank him for his commitment to making America great and keep working.
Absolutely. So, sir, you're a mayor.
Yes,
right?
sir.
What goes into that? Being a mayor? How does your normal day go?
So my normal day is I have a real job. So
Okay.
I'm a property rental business as well as an insurance agent. So I run my family business and I'm working independently for a gentleman out of Jackson, Georgia. So between that, but then I'm balancing my duties in terms of meetings as a mayor, in terms of trying to project a vision and a purpose and as an inclusive community for all to live, work, play, and learn, and hopefully retire one day.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That's American dream.
So what is one thing you have changed or want to change about this community?
Well, my long-term goal is to rebuild this community so future generations will want, like my children or somebody else would want to raise their families here. So I work towards bringing folks together and try to make it feel like a safe, wholesome community to live and create businesses and create jobs and empower folks to do better.
Great goal.
Yes, sir.
I feel like that should be every mayor's job or every mayor's goal.
Yes, sir.
However, I do feel like some mayors are not focused on that as much.
I try not to figure out. I try to feel common ground in terms of what we can work on together. Whether it's creating affordable, safe neighborhoods and places where folks can, like our vibrant downtown. I mean, that's one of our focal points as a commission that we work together. Eliminating substandard housing, creating an environment for folks to invest in our community and create jobs. We like last week we wrote cut the ribbon for the new Vernon plant. That's a $70 million investment. It's 250 new jobs. So Vernon is an international company that already now employs 250 people. It's the first manufactured tankless water heater in America here in Griffin, Georgia. We've got plants like Caterpillar and Topan and other international companies here. So our job base is strong. We've got a great partnership with Southern Crescent Technical College for create job skills for folks to have a skill set that's beneficial We got University of Georgia Griffin campus here, so you can get higher education is right here, where you can get a University of Georgia degree or a master's degree from the University of Georgia. So there is a lot happening in Griffin.
Absolutely. Well, I won't hold you too long. I do appreciate you coming on here and saying your little stuff.
So where are you from?
I am actually from here.
You are from here.
I am actually from here.
Wonderful.
My father raised
you here. So the boomerang effect. We want to try to figure out is how do we, when young people go off to school or go learn the world, they come back to Griffin and be an active part of our community. Exactly. So, wonderful. Well, it's a pleasure. Thank you. And y'all have a great Griffin day. Thank you.
Right. Y'all shout out to the mayor, Griffin.
Yeah. Mayor Griffin just popped in. That was unexpected, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
I like that. They said, hey, have a great Griffin day. Like, my guy. I like that.
So, as I said, Vernon Jones will be joining us very shortly. He is on his way. It's little, I mean, now it's a Friday, so traffic is Georgia, you know.
Yep, Georgia
That's
traffic.
one thing we might need to improve on our infrastructure is some
That
highways.
is exactly why I said we're probably going to be running a little bit over.
Oh yeah.
Be prepared to run a little bit over.
Okay,
And I'm,
we early to get it.
We're starting at an earlier time slot, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
got time.
You know, so for all our fans out there, hey, you can still make
Look, this is great.
look. You can still make the store before 9, and guess what? We'll still be here waiting on you.
We'll be out of here by draft time too. No, but that was incredible. So
yeah, that was unscripted, like this whole show is all the time.
Bear came in. He said, "Hey man, I got this down to a T, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Bam, boom, boom, boom."
So just got word, Vernon Jordan. Like I said, he's in traffic. He's got a police escort. He's heading here now. Okay, so it shouldn't be too much longer before he pops in. Okay. I love having you. That made him a rock star face. That's my But no, man, this is I mean, as you can hear, I don't know if y'all can hear this. There's a crowd here, y'all. Like this is a big deal.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Does anybody have any rays with them today?
Absolutely. I keep raising.
No, I didn't bring mine.
Oh, Ray's Energy Drink, one of our sponsors. Get yours, Ray's Energy Drink today.
Use that online code. You know what it is, PhD. Drop it on them.
It is Balance 10 for your 10% off at raysenergydrink.com.
Link in the description.
Link is in the description, y'all.
That is out. You can't go to GNC and be like, hey, I want to use this balance code 10 for this discount. You got to order it online, baby. You got to order it online. Guess what? We appreciate you if you do. Thank
Don't
you.
do like DJ Chef. I got a promo code.
All right. Yeah. I'm
Hey, man, you take promo codes, baby.
you take promo
I
code.
got this promo code. Nope. Sorry, can't do it.
I will, as everybody says, I will drop it's in the description of our podcast.
Top of the podcast there, Big Mo.
I will go ahead and drop it.
Put it up in there for you. And another thing, y'all, hey, you know, this is day 2 of the NFL draft. So all you Cowboy fans out there,
Cowgirls.
Ain't looking good.
All right.
they ain't looking too good. Y'all drafted a big old offensive tackle. And to all of the other 31 teams in the NFL, just remember, the Pittsburgh Steelers still have 6 Super Bowls. And however many that your team has, you'll still never be close enough. 6
Oh my
is
God.
more than 5, and 6 is more than whatever you got. So, coming from the biggest Steeler fan, your boy DJ Chef, you heard it. 6 is more than whatever you
My
got.
homegirl is a Colts fan.
Hey, what are those? Who are our fans that we got in here that are looking?
Got no money in the building.
Drop your team. Drop your team.
It's Amber. Hey, Rob's wife know what's up. Black and yellow in the building, baby.
We working on
Bang Niner gang.
Yeah. Mo with them Niners, you know what I'm saying? Mo with the Niners.
Black and gold, baby. Black and gold.
And we got the Aints over here in my far right corner.
Cowgirls over here. I don't even want to hear it. If we the ain't y'all the cowgirls, with
The
y'all,
ain't Saints ain't about a damn thing.
with y'all tutus on out there on the field, just prancing around like little dancers.
And shouts out to my boy Rob, representing them Falcons till he die.
Yep.
Them dirty birds.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna change that.
So,
5 UGA defensive
My
player.
homegirl is a coach.
Yeah.
Die
Shouts
hard.
out to the national champions. You know, Georgia Bulldogs.
We do it big now here. That's all I'm saying.
We got Naptown in the building. Them Colts. Them Colts got there. They took your old dirty laundry, Rob. The Colts took your old dirty laundry.
Took my leftovers.
They took not so Matty Ice. They took lukewarm Matt Ryan.
Y'all can have him. I'm still upset that we traded for a 3rd round pick, but you know, whatever. Is what it is. Who else is that? Them boys, whatever. Nobody. See, here's the thing about the Cowboys. Nobody is. It's not the Cowboys team. It's the fans that nobody likes.
nobody likes the fans. Well, I would disagree.
I don't like the team. I'm
people
sorry,
don't like the
Rob.
team.
I
I
don't
like team
care
either,
about the
but-
fans. I don't care about the fans because I don't like the team. I hate the team.
She don't like Jerry
My
Jones.
son's
That's what it
flag-
is. She don't
Listen,
like
my
Jerry
son's
Jones.
flag football team is called the Cowboys. And do you know I have not said "Go Cowboys" since they've been playing. I've been like, "Go boys, go ahead, go boys."
That's still saying go Cowboys.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
They're
It's,
the
The boys.
for me.
They're boys.
universal.
The boys.
it's
The
saying,
boys.
hey, the boys are playing. Go boys.
No,
Go.
I don't even say that. I'd be like, "Go James, go Mason." I cannot bring myself to say it. The coach would be like, "Here, I bought you a hat." Like, yeah, don't play. Don't play. We don't play them games around here. Die hard to the day I die.
You might have to change. You might have to say, son, we got to find a team that says with the Saints.
No, and ironically, my son is not even a Saints fan.
I think
What-
we
what?
got a hang up there with
My son is not a Saints fan.
We
My
got-
son
Rob
is
dropped out.
my son is Russell.
Logged out.
I hope he didn't. Oh no.
Oh yeah, you the host now.
Oh,
Rob will he'll
man.
come back. He had a little technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, my son is not.
We're not even live, probably.
No, we're still live. We're still live.
Yeah, we are. My son is not even a Saints fan. My son is a Russell Wilson fan. So he was a Seahawks fan. Like I literally had to buy him a Russell Wilson Seahawks jersey.
So
And
now
that
he's a
Russell
Broncos
is
fan.
not with the Seahawks no more. He is, his team is moving. Like he's moving with the team. He's like Russell Wilson and what's old boy's name? Pat Mahomes.
Pat.
Like,
Text Rob, let him know.
yeah,
he
that's
dropped
his thing.
Four got clipped. Be back in a second. Yeah.
Or got clipped.
Yeah, that's his thing. He's
Somebody
like,
clipped on something over there.
Yeah.
he's like, the only reason why he'll cheer for the Saints is because I'm a Saints fan and my mom is a Saints fan. But he's like, I'm not a Saints fan. He's like, I like the Seahawks.
You know what it is, really. Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. That's
Wait. No. It's more to it. It's more to
He
it.
loves Russell Wilson. Like I spent $80 on a jersey for him last year because he was like, I want a Seahawks fan, number 3 from the Seahawks. That's
It's
what I
more
want.
to it. There's more to it than just him liking. He's like, look, Russell Wilson got a fine wife, got beautiful
You
children.
don't know nothing about that. Shut up.
He got Sierra. Yeah,
That-
you know
You
what?
don't know nothing about that.
Man,
Light-skinned like me.
He be on TikTok all day
He
long.
could be on TikTok,
He
like
be on
hard.
TikTok long. How does he not know about Sierra? He's
I
watching
don't think
Russell
I'm gonna
Wilson.
ask him when he come home.
Ask him who Sierra is.
Because he knew about
that's my wife.
the Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Exactly.
So
Oh, he
I
know
don't
who
what-
Sierra is.
I'm
know
gonna
who-
ask him if he know who Russell Wilson's wife is. He gonna be like, I don't know who that is. Watch
Man,
this.
TikTok is not turning into a freaking child's app anymore. There's
not, but
bodies all
We
over.
done took
TikTok
over. The grown folks
It's
done took
crazy.
over.
Conversation that he has from watching TikTok is ridiculous. And it's funny because all his teammates, they know that I post his football videos on TikTok. So they be doing stuff in practice. Like, yo, James's mom, can you post that on TikTok? And I'm like, man, if you don't get the hell out of my face, like I'm out here for my child. I don't know who you are.
They say we need our little 6 seconds of shine too, baby. Come
Yes,
on.
they be like, can you post that on TikTok? No, I cannot. I don't know who your mama is, but you need to go find her. Get out my face.
Oh, Lord. You the mean team mom. That's you. You the mean.
I am. I be looking at him like, boy, if you don't stop looking at me like that, we're gonna have a problem.
That's
And they mama be standing right there like, oh, that's so cute. How she he's talking to my son. No, if you don't leave me the hell alone.
So I'll be like, run up, get done up.
Exactly. Play if you want to.
Sit over there in your little lawn chair. I'm gonna sit over here in mine with my sangria and this Sprite bottle. Believe me.
Listen, I don't do that, okay? I don't do that at the game, all right?
Oh my God.
Don't do me like that,
Don't be
Chef.
lying like that to the people.
Listen here, your boy DJ Chef. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I be at the track meet, my little Powerade and my little
Do not do that. Listen.
There you go, buddy.
I am clean and sober when I go to these games, all right?
And I don't see how you can do it.
I do, because it's easy. The games be fun. I knew they would say I will.
Oh, yeah. The game. Like I said, hey guys, like I said, we are still waiting on Republican Vernon Jones to pop in. Rob had a little quick technical difficulties, but you know, you got your boy Chef, you got the sunshine, and you got the one and only PhD.
No PhD. No PhD.
Why do y'all voices change when y'all do that? Like
it's a Texas thing. It's a Texas thing.
I don't know what it is.
No,
you got to be animated. You know, like when I talk in my Barry White voice.
Yeah, like what just happened? I be like, what's going on over here? Like I don't understand.
I had to get in my Rudy.
I gotta have my little beverage here in a second, man, because I'm getting
in a second. You haven't started yet.
I haven't started yet. It's too early.
Had to cut back because I was like, whoa.
it's 5 o'clock here on 5:48 on the Texas time, and y'all are an hour ahead of me. So it is 5 o'clock somewhere, but we have to be responsible adults today on this episode.
Yeah,
we at home. We are responsible adults.
That is true, but
we are responsible adults. We at home.
Y'all forgive Miss Sunshine.
We ain't in them streets.
Exactly. We ain't drinking and driving. That's what I'm talking about. Nunu, it's happy hour.
Who is Nunu? Explain who is Nunu.
Nunu is my homegirl. Nunu and I used to work together at my last command. And
shouts out to Nunu with the Nunu.
Yes. So my son calls her Uncle Nunu because she is a part of the LGBT community. So when he sees her, he's like, that's my uncle.
Uncle Nunu.
But yeah, he calls her Uncle Nunu, but she's my homegirl.
That's what's up.
We go back like 4 flats.
Yo, where is Carla? We haven't seen her.
She on duty?
Work in a minute.
Yeah, she on duty.
Not on duty. Duty.
No,
I don't think she is. She's not on the ship, right? Is she? I don't think
she's on the ship.
She ain't showed up to work in a few nights. It's been a while.
That's right.
Have to give her pink.
Well, in other news, in the DJ Chef world, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of people want to know what DJ Chef does on a daily basis.
Don't nobody care.
Yeah, we didn't ask you that.
Listen here, but something did happen dramatically. Exciting.
Oh yeah, something did just happen.
Yeah, yeah. Now you want me to tell you. Okay. On this glorious day, 24 hours ago. My oldest, Jade Carly Graves, my firstborn, came into the world. I got a 12-year-old now, y'all. She gonna kill me.
12.
12.
You made that sound like she was 20. Really?
Look.
She act like she's 20.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, PhD. Thank you.
She act like she's 20.
Listen, so why? Oh, there go Carla. Carla showed up.
Yeah, I had to send her a text to remind her. Hey, you need to come into work.
This is my question, and I know y'all seen it, and we waiting on Rob to come back. But the kid who asked the girl to prom.
Oh my God!
And his poster said, and I quote: his poster said, "If I were black, I would be picking cotton. But I'm white, so I'm picking you for prom."
What?
I would have lost my mind. Like, I promise you, I would have lost it if my child, daughter or son, would have came home and said that somebody did up a poster like that to ask them to go to prom.
Yeah, see, here's the difference between those parents and me.
What in the racist stuff is going on? Really?
That's crazy.
I am from the great state country of Texas, where slapping children is a norm. That child would have got what the old Baptist folks would have said: the Holy Ghost, the Father, and the Holy Spirit.
Had a problem. I'm sorry. I would have been going to the school board. Something would have had to be done. Like, to me, I feel like, what and the entire hell. Like you couldn't pick a better way to ask my child to go to the prom.
But
Like really?
here's the thing, Sunshine. This stuff happens. It never fails. It happens every year.
It
Well,
does.
and,
It
and
does. But
Around prom
okay,
time.
so now we've gone to an interracial couple taking pictures of each other for their marriage photos in a cotton field, and he's like depicted as a slave, and she's white, and she's depicted as trying to free him, and that's why they're getting married.
that is
You have
ridiculous.
that going on. Okay, so what is it that people are thinking about? Maybe people are just trying to like be in the limelight with these overt stereotypes just to get over it. Do you think that that's what they think, that what's going on is that they're just trying to think, they're like, hey, it's not a big deal, it happened so long ago, we can talk about this freely.
And
And
see,
maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe
that'd be my issue, because I used to hear it at work all the time whenever somebody would say something about being black or whatever. And you might know who I'm talking about. Your boy would be like, why racism? Why do you always have to bring racism into it? The fact that you're telling me why does race always have to play a role in it tells me that you're racist, sir. I am so sorry.
I'm back.
There you go. All right, he's back. All right. We had a little technical difficulty. Keep going, Sunshine. Rob, we'll chime you in. We'll bring you
No,
in.
I already know. I've been listening.
Okay, all right.
I've been listening.
Yeah, the
you
fact
talking
that
about
you
the white
have
boy
to
who put
say
the
why does racism always have to play a role tells me right there that you are part of the problem. Like, if you think that we should not be talking about racism because we are in this day and age, you are a part of the damn problem. You're part of the problem. Racism is still prevalent. Like I shared something with y'all when I first started guest hosting back when I was like a nobody. I wasn't like,
You were never a nobody.
Never a nobody.
Never a nobody.
I was a nobody to the podcast with this old white couple. And the lady who was like, you know what, honey, I love you, black people. And then she comes up to me and kissed me on the cheek, and she was like, I've always had black nannies. Like, bitch, I'm sorry. Like, what the hell does that mean? You've always had black nannies, but then you're telling me about how you love black people because you've always had black nannies. So we've always been a help to you. Like, really? And you mean to tell me that this happened at the beginning of this year? So you mean to tell me that racism does not play a role in today's society? You got me all the way messed up. I don't even think so. I laughed it off because I'm me. You know what I'm saying? I probably was a little bit tipsy, but at the end of the day, you would have got somebody like my mama or my auntie who was telling me, you need to tell her, like, seriously. But like, at the end of the day, it still happens in 2022.
Nunu say what the Blanche Devereaux. What did the Blanche Devereaux?
Here's it again, and I believe this is in Rob's state of Georgia, where they're voting to take and I believe Mr. Vernon Jones talked about this. I think it might have been it was on TV, but how they're trying to remove books from schools.
That's crazy.
Okay, you're gonna have to clarify that. Like, what do you mean by books?
Oh, hold on. I literally, and I love,
You have to clarify, like, what specific books.
So I believe they're trying to remove textbooks from schools in Georgia.
Why?
And go straight
digital.
to what?
Basically, either
Okay, so substituting from
books
being
for
books to being digital books. Okay, so the only way that's going to be able to happen is the school board is going to have to pay for iPad or electronic devices.
Exactly, because everybody
student.
cannot afford a computer. Everybody cannot afford an iPad.
And if that's the case, yeah.
Hey, real talk.
If you're giving every single student,
y'all don't raise my blood pressure.
Take a sip of water, man.
Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a step back and look at it. If a single state is able to give every single child their own MacBook or HP book, whatever it is, tablet that they can so they can learn, they can afford to pay teachers more.
They do that in the state of Florida. I don't know if you know that or not, but they
No, I
do
didn't
that in
know.
Florida. Like if your kid doesn't have like a laptop or electronic device at home, you
Exhibit?
can sign up. You can sign up to get a laptop to take home. They ask
Oh.
for it at the end of the year. Like it
Oh.
happened when the whole pandemic started.
Hold on. So clarification on the books being removed. So my mom just said there's a list of books that have been removed because of CRT. There are math books that have been removed because they include CRT, critical race theory.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I
thanks.
thought.
That's what they're
That's
being-
what he was going with.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
the thing.
yeah, same thing in Florida.
They're trying to hide some stuff there, y'all. They're trying to hide some stuff.
In the state of Florida, like when the whole pandemic started and they switched to online learning and kids was at home, not every kid at home had access to electronic devices. Like you got people like me who got like laptops, computer, like we got all kind of stuff over here. But then you got these other kids who go to school just to eat lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like to have a good meal or whatever. They don't have all of that at home. So they was signing out computers, laptop computers, and you can go to the school, pick it up. They was even giving out Wi-Fi boxes.
But here's
for people who didn't have internet at home, and you bring it home, but then at the end of the year you had to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? But they were providing that for the kids.
So here's the loophole on that. So think about it. Let's say you're in a 3 children household, 1 laptop for 3 kids.
They
were giving one for each child. It was one
Uh,
for each child.
Before they, and of course they
Florida,
probably.
I don't know what they do in Texas, but in Florida, that's what they was doing, because I remember my brother saying something about
Miss Johnson is in the building.
Johnson. I remember my brother was saying something about his kids only in Louisiana. His kids only had 1 laptop, and he had like 3 kids that were in school trying to do online learning at the same time. So he was running into an issue. But in Florida, they didn't do that. They gave each child a laptop. So maybe Louisiana is just screwed up, but in Florida, that's what they were doing.
And like I said, in the beginning, once we had the shutdown and, we went virtual, nobody knew what to do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, everybody, hey, we're going to get 1 laptop will be sufficient for a family of 4 kids, 2 in high school, 2 in elementary school. Totally different learning curriculum.
That's crazy, because it's like, how would you think that that's effective? That's not
effective whatsoever at all.
You know what's effective. You know what's effective. The tax dollars. That's what they were seeing. That was
it's
affecting our tax dollars. So guess what? We're gonna get 1 laptop for a family of 3, or 1 laptop to a family of 5, or whatever. You got one getting ready to graduate. You still got 4 more in there. So guess what? This 1 laptop.
What's crazy about that is like, okay, so you're worried about the tax dollars, then send the kids back to school, and then you run into the let the kids go back to school, and then you run into the problem like, oh, we can't. It's not safe for the kids to go to school. What we gonna do now? Give up the laptops. You don't have a choice.
Exactly.
One or the other.
Exactly. So,
and if you really think about it, for certain states, certain school districts, it was a big tax write-off for them anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if I'm a superintendent of a major populated school district, hey, free laptops for everybody, baby.
Free laptops for
Dell, Microsoft, we appreciate y'all. Google, appreciate you coming through, baby. Hey, y'all ain't even got to bring them back.
Listen, y'all gonna hate me for this, but it's really hitting racism. It is.
So. I don't know. That's been happening where schools give away laptops. It happens in college all the time. Like literally every new student that goes to say DeVry gets a laptop. It's a tax write-off. That's
yeah, but they're paying for it. They're paying to go to that school.
Yeah, it's coming out your tuition.
You paying for it at some point.
But they phrase it as the laptop that you get is free, and then it doesn't go towards your tuition.
Key word, they phrase it as.
It's not really free. It's all included in your cost.
Here's the crazy one, right? So they give you a laptop, charge you for it on the low, and then come tax time, they say, "Oh, we donated a laptop."
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So who's really benefiting? Are you as a student benefiting, or is the school benefiting?
No.
Because they get the write-off.
It depends on
your situation.
What your situation is. So if you need a laptop and they give you one, of course it helps. But if not, then and if what if you get a laptop and you're not in the area where Wi-Fi is available? Then you just got a paperweight.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? Paperweight. So, our late grandfather, Mr. Norris Johnson, said only thing free in life, taxes and death.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, so my mom said they don't give you anything. That's true. That goes for any business though. Even with how.
Oh, is that your mama, Marjorie Way?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Mama, why you didn't tell us this before? We like to shout out mamas on here.
Mama on the podcast.
Really?
You wouldn't sunshine it, but
not since I've been here. When? Really? You see how he do me? That was back when I was a nobody. Y'all might have had her on here. Really?
Hey, hey, Rob, we do have to. We're gonna have to do a Mother's episode.
Oh yeah, Mother's Day's coming up.
We're gonna have to do a Mother's episode.
My mama says she's not good on podcasts. So
that's all right. Hey, as old folks say,
maybe if we do it the weekend, maybe we do it like the Friday that I'm graduating. Maybe I could be like, okay, like me and my mama sitting here. Maybe, but she like, no, thank you. I'm not good on camera.
It should be all right.
No.
Anyway, but no.
Did you just anyway me? Don't play.
I didn't. No. I was anyway. See, I'm just this is what I say. But so when they say they don't give you anything, that's with any business. So even when you how phone companies, they'll say, oh, you buy this phone and we'll give you a free Apple Watch. Samsung,
they don't give you anything. You paying for it.
And then what's crazy is when you try to because I just did this. I just went through this recently. So when you try to upgrade or get something else, right, you still have to pay for. At the end of it, you have to pay for it.
They up the price of whatever you're buying to make you pay for it, or
so
up the price of your bill.
Even more so. So they won't charge you for it. Like the whole time you have the phone, they won't charge you for it. But they know eventually you're gonna get rid of it. So they're gonna say, okay, when you try to get rid of it, we're gonna charge you for it.
Thank you, Amber.
Amber's she's about to graduate in November.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice. Graduates up in the building.
I'll be graduating May 13th in Troy, Alabama, with my master's of science.
Congratulations.
Thank you. With my master's of science in adult education with a concentration in curriculum and instructional design.
So the question is, what are you going to do with that piece of paper?
That part.
I don't know.
That part.
But at least you got the piece of paper.
Listen, the way my disability and my retirement might not be nothing. Might just be sitting there admiring it every day.
It's like, yeah, it's so nice. You see this,
I'm gonna be like, my goal is to be like everybody hates Chris Mama. I don't have to take this. I get 2 checks. Exactly. I know 100%, baby. I already got my handicap license plate. That's like a step in the right direction. So you already know.
For our listeners and our viewers out there, we have a group text message. Sunshine was so ecstatic, like she hit the Texas Lotto, like she hit the 54 million, 100 million. Like, I'm legit.
I got preferred parking, baby.
Yeah. Got that little blue card hanging in the window.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it comes in.
I don't even have a blue thing in the window no more. I got legit license plates now.
Oh,
I'm pulling up.
Official.
I'm pulling up. I'm official.
I ain't even got that yet.
I got my second one today. I'm official. I'm pulling up.
You hopping out?
Yeah, let me borrow the bins. Let me borrow the bins one day.
Like, say something. I wish you would.
Let me borrow the bins one day so I can go to Walmart.
Hey, listen, I got an extra thing in my car. You can have that one.
Allegedly.
Oh, whatever. I don't care. It's there.
We do what we do.
Are we still waiting, Rob? We waiting a little bit longer?
I'm still waiting on Mr. Jones. Traffic here is crazy, man. After 5 o'clock, you stuck for 3 hours. So
good Lord.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. That's one thing. I'm gonna talk to him about that. I'm gonna ask about that. The infrastructure. We need to get some new highways around here because this is crazy. This is ridiculous. Every highway we need to have at least 16 lanes.
Listen, Louisiana.
The very first thing is
Louisiana already started getting dead.
Hold on. And the thing is you want new highways? You want to pay more taxes?
Listen, I'm okay with more taxes if there's no traffic at 5 o'clock. I'll pay the taxes. I'll pay the
Are
taxes.
you okay with taxes? What kind of job you got? I ain't paying no extra taxes.
If you tell me,
Like Martin, I ain't paying the 5.
if you can tell me I can get from 75 South to 80, or if I can get from Henry County up to Marietta, going through downtown without any traffic at 5 o'clock on a Friday.
And the thing
then I'll pay
is
the
the lanes are already big enough. How are you gonna make them bigger?
That's what Mama
What?
said. 16
16
lanes.
lanes,
Like,
right.
how many more lanes do you need for it not to be
That's the only
no
way we're gonna get it
traffic?
done. That's the only way we're gonna get it done. If we don't have 16 lanes,
NASCAR or something. Everybody's
yeah.
So
We already
this
drive like NASCAR.
this is what needs to happen probably. It's the towns on the outskirts of Atlanta need to get bigger. So
They are.
so it's not so congested in
No,
Atlanta.
that's the problem. They because they are getting bigger, but everyone. So what happens is people live on the outskirts and then work
They commute
in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
So it's like everyone's doing this all day, and everything gets congested.
Now the other question is mass transportation. How's your mass transportation in Atlanta?
You said what?
how's your public transportation?
How's the public transportation?
It could be better. But see, here's the
That
thing:
sounds
we
too
live in a
promising. It could
we
be
live,
better.
we live in a city where people are too bougie to take the bus.
gotta take the signs down.
Well, I mean, again, like if there is a way for you to get and commute a whole lot quicker, whether it be a subway, train, and you get on public transportation and you get there much faster, than that way you don't have to wait. People are going to do that.
The MARTA train system here is getting improved. I saw you know how you look at the 10-year plan of what the city plans to do. I looked at that, and that is one of the things that is in the works. It is definitely coming. But see, here's the problem. There's always construction going on in Atlanta. Always.
Don't be cold.
There's never, I've lived here. Well, of course, I was in the Navy for 6.5 years.
Right.
But before that, I lived here my entire life. I never went a day without seeing some type of construction.
And that's good. That's good because money is constantly flowing into the city and building up the infrastructure.
Yeah, but I'm to all the tourists, we at capacity. We can't take it's too much.
You can come and visit, but you can't stay.
You can't stay.
You can't stay.
You can't even visit. You can't even visit. Don't even visit. Nope. We don't.
The one time I drove to Tennessee, I went through Atlanta. I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again.
See, but that teaches you, look, I can just drive through and be done with it. I don't need to stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need it.
And again, like I drove through, it was like 3:00 in the afternoon, and I was on the outskirts. I didn't even drive through Atlanta. I went on the outskirts, and it was horrible. It took like two hours of my time.
Carla, we can't. It's live. We got a live audience.
Listen, I drove through Atlanta one time, and it was this dude who saw my New Orleans. I had Virginia plates, but he saw my New Orleans thing in the back window. This dude almost bumped me. He almost bumped my car, blowing at me, showing me his Falcons hat. And I was like, dude, are you serious? Like, you almost just hit me on some Falcons New Orleans type stuff. Like, you serious right now? I had to be like, yo, are you like for real? You about to hit me?
Because we don't take kindly to NOLA fans here.
Listen, don't play with
That's
me. Listen, we've already had this conversation. I drive a Benz, so you hit me, we got a serious problem. And I know you ain't got insurance to cover what I got to do. So I have a problem with that.
If you had the Saints or anywhere, any type of Saints memorabilia on your vehicle will get you hit in Atlanta.
Listen, like I said, I know he don't have the insurance to cover that, so I got a problem.
He might not, but he gonna run.
Oh, hell you will. I'm snapping pictures. Don't play.
He not, but he gonna run.
So one of the people here just said, y'all gotta see what y'all gonna do over there with no Drew Brees and no Sean Payton.
Don't worry about us, baby.
Hurting right now.
We good. Don't worry about us.
And y'all just wasted two. Y'all wasted 2 first-round draft picks, not
Listen,
6 quarterbacks.
don't worry about us. If I gotta put my son on the team, don't worry about us. Okay, we good.
Oh Jesus!
He just started his first season. He's straight. We good.
Okay.
Y'all worrying about the wrong thing right now.
Good luck with that.
Y'all need to be worried about them dirty birds.
Good luck with that. We understand this is a rebuilding season.
Rob, wait till
That was
football
last
season
season
starts.
and the season
Wait till
before.
football season starts. I'm not a big basketball fan, but wait till football season starts. Me and you, we gonna have some serious beef. If you for them Falcons, we gonna have some serious beef.
That's okay. Just don't bring it to Atlanta. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man. Rob, it's gonna be a little hostile when you get to the house there, Rob. Ooh.
We had a conversation yesterday. We had to talk about it during the draft. But see, it was mostly me.
We had a conversation.
I feel like we don't try. We don't try to win.
Who's y'all's QB? Who's the
They got my boy Marcus Mariota, which is a solid quarterback. It's an upgrade from Matty Ice. You got a mobile quarterback.
Somebody say he's a solid quarterback, destined to get hurt. Here's the thing. His only good season was 2016. And that was because of Derrick Henry. He's been declining ever since.
You know what? Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now I need me a drink.
To trade for him was just, I think that was just we just need to get rid of Matt. That's all that was.
You could have got Mitch Trubisky. Look, I got stuck with him and then drafted a quarterback that I didn't want it.
Y'all gonna stay stuck with him. But
Only for 2 years.
Why keep Mitch Trubisky if you're gonna take Pickens?
They can fight for the job. You know what I'm saying?
Why not take Malik Willis? I didn't understand that.
Don't get me started.
Nunu says, mark my words, Andy's record will be better than ATL's.
No, I'm not defending Matt Ryan at all. I'm not at all defending Matt Ryan. You said Indy's record will be better than Atlanta. I will listen. If the Colts have a better record than Atlanta, well, you know what? I can't even say that for this season because we don't have anybody.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
I was about to say, I was like, you about to put yourself in.
He still got to wear the Texas Tech hat. He ain't bought the hat yet. You thought we forgot?
If Indy has a winning season, I'll shut up. I'll shut my mouth. If they have a winning season, I'll shut my mouth.
You see how he avoided the question, PA.
If Matt Ryan gets y'all to a winning season, I'll be quiet. I will be quiet. I promise.
If Indy gets to a winning season,
well, even if they finish 8-8,
winning season this season, I'll shut my mouth.
She said bet.
We could. Here's what I want you to understand, Nunu. Matt couldn't do it with Julio.
Say it one more time, preacher. Say it one more time. Say it one more time so they can hear you.
He couldn't do it with our. We had an all-star. We had an all-star offense, and he still couldn't do it.
Oh wow!
Who does Indy? I'm not gonna fault Indy's receivers because they have some solid receivers.
And they got a solid running back, but that's about it. The defense is okay.
Y'all don't have a solid line, which is going to fuck up Matt. He needs a line. Matt couldn't do it because he was yelling at his booty to get that. Indy got the same thing. Y'all got the same problem.
Yes, right. He just did that.
So, what's our ETA, Rob? What we looking like?
Look. Ain't no telling. We in Atlanta.
Oh my God.
Ain't no telling.
Gotcha.
From now? He said 40 minutes away from now.
40?
Wow. We're going to have a 3-hour episode.
Oh, yeah? How is that?
Yeah,
We might take a brief intermission in between.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to come back to y'all. You know,
I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad.
Neither did I. But hey, we in Atlanta. So y'all want to take a brief intermission?
well, you know what? Hold
Music.
on. I did.
No.
Hey, we could take a brief intermission, and we will be back in, let's say 20.
Yep. We'll be back, y'all.
We'll be back in 20, y'all. Hey, this is the Perfectly Balanced Podcast. We'll be right back.